think we can get closer to Blakely?
Can do.
Backseat pilot. Hey everybody, and welcome to another movie night. I'm Jackie, and today we are watching Masters of the Air episode 3, and I have heard that this is quite an intense episode, and I'm really excited for it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, because in the time since I watched episode 2, I have also watched Band of Brothers episode 9, episode 10, and the documentary. And so when I say that I am so emotionally drained right now, in the best way, but I feel like I physically have no tears left to cry in my body at this point. So I'm really excited for this, but I'm also just, again, a little bit nervous because I am just exhausted. But let's see how much I have left in me at this point. So we're going to get into episode 3, but before we do, as always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, on this series, on the Band of Brothers franchise in general. Have you been following along with my Band of Brothers reactions? In case you missed it, the entire series is already up on Patreon, and I will be doing the Pacific as well, so stay tuned for that. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button, depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content, and links to my Instagram and other socials are in the description box below. All of that out of the way, thank you so much for being here, I appreciate all of you, and let's get into Masters of the Air, Episode 3.
Exactly 1 year ago to the day, the 8th Air Force sent up its first maximum effort.
Deadpool?
Maximum effort.
It was a combined force of 12 B-17s. Today, totaling 376 heavy bombers and 240 fighters. That's the largest air armada ever assembled in the history of mankind. We will be in the first task force, targeting the Messerschmitt 109 engine assembly plant in Regensburg.
109, that just made me think of Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards.
Now you're probably thinking, that's a lot of flying time over crowd territory. It is. It's the deepest we've attempted to reach. But the Mighty Eighth has a plan.
Okay. Plans make me nervous.
Major, why does that red line go all the way down to Africa?
That is a characteristically astute question, Kurt, and I'll answer that in a moment, if I may.
All right, laugh now, all right.
As we drew the shitty end of the stick on the approach, and we're taking the brunt of the enemy fighters,
Yeah.
they've come up with an ingenious plan that is sure to confuse the hell out of the crowds when we're a no-show for the return.
Please?
That's because you're headed to Africa, gentlemen.
Oh.
12th Air Force will welcome you with open arms, ice-cold beer, and lobster tail.
Will it? Say it's going to be a hard-won holiday.
Tricky weather pressure in the early hours. Stormy.
Let me guess, it's gonna rain.
Thank you, Stormy.
Stormy, announce the storm. It's the best possible name for a weatherman.
If we don't rendezvous and sync, well, there's no pass fake.
Stop making me nervous.
Sports talk.
Hey, he said 3-point punch or something like that. That to me sounds like a boxing term. Sounds like something Buck would understand.
I'll see you all in a few days.
Every single thing coming out of this man's mouth is making me nervous. God, this look. Oh, that's the shot from the opening. God, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love this whole moment. This whole shot is beautiful. The sound is great. I just love this.
In darkening storms or sunshine fair,
Oh, Padre.
thou wouldst keep with tender might.
Sorry, am I the only one just
balanced
nerding out about
birds in all their flight.
beautiful this is? Just look at this.
One goblin always tells the truth.
The other is a tricky little fucker. He always lies, okay?
What's the one question that you need to ask is going to tell you the right way to go?
Huh. I will ponder that later.
Stand by for 30 more minutes. You ever have any good news, Garcia? Hey! Strongly worded letter to follow.
How'd you convince Harding to let you fly?
Guys and dolls.
3 squadron COs and an air exec. A lot of eggs in one basket.
Yeah, I've never seen so much brass in the same mission before.
They make a good point, though.
$10 says the second and third task force is already up in the air.
They wouldn't hit their target before we formed up with them.
What if they do?
And this genius plan is shit.
And we cue the suspenseful music right after that line. This show hates me. It's literally trying to make my heart beat out of my chest. Meatball!
Come here, Meatball. Come on.
Buck is such a Lone Ranger. Does not strike me as a particularly religious man.
In a fog like this back home. Always spooked me as a kid.
Yeah. It's the fear of the unknown.
How you boys doing?
Nancy? Yeah. I'm feeling good. This could be a big one, you know? I think we could do some real damage.
We could. Or they could do some real damage to us.
See you in Algeria.
See you there, Buck.
Yeah, Buck is always calm. It's remarkable. There's something underneath there. There is a storm underneath there.
LeMay wants his wheels up. He doesn't want to wait for the other task forces.
What do you mean?
He'll have to catch up, sir.
Monkey wrench number 1.
They sent up a flare to resume operations.
Oh, the movement in this camera is making me so...
straight into hell.
Ah, stop saying things that make me nervous. Don't give me handheld camera in a moment like that. Also, thank you, Blake Neely, for a spectacular score. I'm just... God, I'm not running. I feel like I need like a pillow to hug or something. Do not show me Crosby crying. That shot of Crosby crying is like Compton, Neil McDonough dropping his helmet in the Band of Brothers intro. Every single time I see it, it makes me so nervous for the moment I'm going to see it in the show.
Anyone see the other task forces? Negative.
I said we get the brunt of it, buddy.
With the other task forces, we're supposed to be sweeping up after us. Where are they, huh?
Okay, he's just breathing. He's only hyperventilating. He's not puking. That's progress.
You think we can get closer to Blakely?
Can do.
Backseat
pilot.
Ha!
Looks like we got stood up by the other divisions. We're on our own.
Stop saying things that make me nervous. I need a pillow. I need to hug something.
They're going for Buck! Fighters, 2 o'clock! 9 o'clock long! More coming!
He's so calm. It's actually unnerving how calm Buck is.
Son of a bitch! More than 11 o'clock long!
Didn't someone say that these guys down in the turrets don't even have parachutes? Oh dear.
Left wing is hit!
Uh-oh.
Rocket, 2 o'clock! Holy shit! We need to increase power. Do it. Norman, go!
Huh?
We're both here!
Oh, thank God.
219 is 2 o'clock!
I see blood on that gun. There's a lot
Torch
of...
handle's blown off!
Out of focus. Ugh, I love that. Hey! Nice hit!
I got one! Off front! 10 o'clock low! Shit! Buck's hit!
It's interesting. The music is really heavy percussive, but it's actually very quiet in the background. They're letting the sound effects take the brunt of the sound. I love it.
Hail to Clement. Humboldt's fort is gone. You see any shoots? All 10 shoots. McClater's in trouble. He's pulling badly.
All 10 shoots? That's a good thing. Thank God. Okay. All right. But over German territory. Huh.
We're losing fuel. Well, I can see that. That plane's on fire. How's the crew? Abandoned ship, bail out! You say abandoned ship? Yes, goddammit, destroy the orders and bail!
Oh, destroy the orders. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want the Germans finding that. That's one way to do it, I guess. Oh no! Oh no! Whew. Cannonball! Sorry, so inappropriate. Where's the guy that's trapped? Forking drums in my ear.
Butler, is the crew? I'm stuck! I can't get out of the turret! What do you mean you can't get out?
Exactly what I said!
It won't crank!
Just keep showing the plane getting further and further and further closer to the ground.
Help me out! Quinn, come on, help me, man! Push!
Oh, I love how tight we are up on him. Just the claustrophobia of it.
Baby, help me! Come on, get me out of here, please!
I'm sorry.
No! Come back, Quinn! Quinn, please!
I'm sorry, babyface.
No!
I'm sorry.
You left a kid named Babyface. God. Look at the build up to that. Just the...
Every Luftwaffe base in Belgium's been scrambled. And we're still more than 3 hours away from the IP.
God, this show is literally the definition of what can go wrong will go wrong. Jesus.
Smith, report! Smith is dead, sir. Fire to 11 o'clock, high! Yes! Son of a bitch! Pressure's dropping everywhere. All systems. Kurt, we're losing her. No, we're not. Oh!
Oh my god.
Pilot and crew, bail out! Here's your chute, Kurt! He's breathing!
He's alive! Oh my god!
Gonna get you down safely. Hear me? You can't land this thing, can Yes, I can! If we drop him, he'll die! Drop him, it's his best chance!
Hey.
Go, I'll be right behind you. Go! Promise me! I'll be behind you. I'm gonna keep her level till everyone bails out.
Good pilot.
I have control. Right over there, you see it?
Come on, Barry.
A long field,
Kurt, I think that's his name.
You can stay with me, come on.
Hang in there. Come on, we've seen you pull off some miraculous landings, Kurt. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Dead stick. Oh my god! Please tell me that's a fake out. I don't know how it could be, but please tell me that's a fake out. God, the dramatics get to me. Like, I'm sorry, this is just... The dramatic build-up and the music, this just...
It's too much, we need to bail out. It's a crew, get ready to bail. You son of a bitch! We are gonna sit here and take it! We're
damn. First crack in the cool.
Your aircraft. Roger, my aircraft. Fighters, 10 o'clock high! Coming in! I got that son of a bitch!
Good for you.
Prepare to drop! We gotta get it done, boys.
Tick, 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 tick. This is the first time in this episode we've had a clock ticking sound. As soon as they said 30 seconds.
Miles away!
I don't care what people say, the soundtrack is incredible on this. And it works.
Jesus, will you look at that? Lead pilot to ball turret, how'd we do? Sir, that factory is gone. Mission accomplished, boys. Can we go home now? We're gonna make a little pit stop in Africa.
A little lightheaded right now.
Oh, it's okay.
America?
Yeah.
Can you help me?
Yeah, America.
Too soon?
Allies.
Is Clemens Ford still with us? They're beat to shit and trailing way behind. But they're still with us.
Yep, still going.
Roger.
Takes a kicking but keeps on ticking. Kicking, licking. Either one.
The left one's shot to hell. It's not working!
Huh?
Major, I don't know how much longer we can hold this. We're okay.
As long as I say.
Elevator line is shot to shit, sir. I'm not planning to sit this thing out in the Starlink. Are you?
It's like, do not bring that negative energy on board my fort. Thank you very much.
8 shoots. 9. All 10. That's good, Menzie. We're okay, sir. Just taking in a view in the fresh thin air. You did good. Glad I had you with me. That goes for the rest of you rabble on this fort, too. Great job, fellas.
Good leader. You earned it. You okay, Cross?
Hey, Doug, do you know when we lost Biddick? I didn't have time to mark it in the log.
I don't think a goddamn navigator in the entire wing had time to work the log.
Yeah, I just want to get it right, okay?
Oh, Cross.
I know, Cross. I guess they went down, 1100.
Got it.
Good man. Good man. Oh.
Lead pilot to crew. We need to stretch our range as much as possible. Dump everything not bolted down. Bombs.
Lighten the load.
You saved my bomb site?
We're over water, Norm. Krauts won't get it.
Let it go.
Oh. Please tell me that's not going to come back to haunt them. I mean, I don't know how it would, unless it literally just drops next to a U-boat.
Pretty ragged, but okay, sir.
Pretty ragged. Yep, that sounds about right.
Cleven's dumping now. Looks like Van Noy's gonna ditch in the water. Approximately 350 miles from land.
Ah. That's a long way.
Yeah. Turn around.
Oh dear.
You will not know my name and you will forget my face, yes? I can help you, but know this. If you turn yourself into the Germans now, you will become a prisoner under the Geneva Conventions, and likely you will survive the war.
Likely.
But if you choose to attempt to escape,
They will kill you.
you will be treated as a spy if captured, and likely you will be executed.
Hell of a choice. Jesus. I know what we all like to believe we'd do in that moment, but...
That it? That Africa?
Yes, it is. Pilot to crew. Africa dead ahead.
Cross, are we where we're supposed to be?
Because if we're not, we're going to land in that sand.
Yeah. We should be seeing the base
Base at 184 any minute.
Hopefully. No pressure.
Fork in the road here, Cross. Do the answer to that riddle.
The answer to the riddle is 184.
Keep your eyes peeled.
You did it.
I think I see it. 12 o'clock.
You did it, kid.
Close enough, Cross. Close enough.
Suit 2. Airfield's in sight.
Lucky snow globe.
Pilots and crew.
Prepare for landing.
To Valhalla, boys.
Hold on, boys.
Land! Solid land!
What was the answer to that riddle?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Oh my god, I'm lightheaded right now. Oh my god.
Oh, we made it, boys. Where's the welcoming committee?
You beautiful, beautiful goddamn machine.
There's the airstrip. Due south.
Almost there. Sheer force of stubbornness. Came this far.
We're losing engine 2.
Feather it.
We made it this far. Literally just blood dripping down the window there. Oh my god.
We're a glider now.
Just the peace in this man's expression.
Flaps a quarter.
Just so tight on his face. Ah! Ha ha! Sheer force of stubbornness. Look at that plane. My god.
Better late than never.
I love how we, in that entire sequence, went straight from wide to tight. There were no mid shots. It was literally just tight on his face and showing the plane. Tight on his face and showing the plane. It was all that mattered. He's always looking at the other planes back through that window. I was about to say, well done, kid, but he's probably the same age as me.
Let's get these guys in the wagon, guys. Lend a hand. Get him on the wagon. Listen to kid. Look after him, all right?
Ugh, that sounds painful.
I don't know how you flew that thing all the way to Africa, but you couldn't make the runway. It's right there. Who is it?
Norman Smith, radio operator. How many of us made it?
11 out of 21.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, knowing Biddick, he's probably sipping on a bottle of schnapps right about now. We're gonna get through this. Come on, don't you stop believing that.
Sure, Bucky.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that was a great episode. Yeah, the deaths in this, again, I don't mean to keep comparing this to Band of Brothers, but it's hard not to, but the deaths in this hit differently because they're not so sudden, especially in this episode. This episode really showcased the build-up to the tragedy, whereas in Band of Brothers, it was always incredibly sudden. It was chaotic, but it was always incredibly sudden. And so to have an episode like this, where you literally have the buildup of this kid literally trapped and screaming and crying for his life, and then to see it happen, and the swell of the music and just these dramatic tragedies. It's a completely different tone. And I know I said this during the reaction, but I stand by it. The series has a different tone. Being in the Air has a different tone. And so something like this is going to lean a lot more heavily into the dramatics. That being said, we still see most of the action from the perspective of the airmen, from the perspective of these soldiers, because we spend so much time in the airplanes, in the cockpits, seeing from their perspective. I think that is actually done really, really well. But I also admit I'm someone that the drama gets to me. I am a sucker for dramatics, but the buildup and the music and all of that, it creates this effect, and it literally builds the emotion in you. And that's the intent here, whereas Band of Brothers was designed to be more, it hits you with it, but you don't have time to process with it. It's sudden, and just like them, you are on to the next, and you're not given a moment to process that, whereas this is just, it builds up, and it's designed to draw out every moment of tension and every bit of emotion. And they're different, but they're both excellent in their own way. And however you want to feel about this series, I understand different opinions and different perspectives. It's very different, but it is doing, I think, a great job of showing that there are different ways to show tension, tragedy, and all of this. So yeah, I enjoyed this. Obviously, I felt it, and every single time I think I'm cried out, and I think I just, oh my God, I'm loving every second of this. This is such an incredible experience, but oh my God, you guys, I'm so exhausted. I am so exhausted and so emotionally drained in the best way. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, because that's all I've got in me right now. That's all I've got. So I will see you guys for episode 4, which is coming out very, very quickly. I had a bit of a gap between episodes 2 and 3 just because I'm in the midst of catching up with things and getting back on a track. So episode 4 will probably come out like the day after episode 3. I think that's where it is on the schedule. So apologies, but we should be to a relatively normal schedule week to week after this. So on that note, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, on this series, and on this whole sort of franchise. I'd love hearing your guys' thoughts. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content, including Band of Brothers and soon to be The Pacific. It's all there. And of course, links to my Instagram and other socials are in the description box below. With all that out of the way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next one.